Okay, everyone, do not panic. You got this. If you've never done paper piecing before, you're going to fall in love with it. If you're familiar with it, you're going to be happy to see it. If you are terrified of it, you are going to love it, because we're going to walk you through how to do it exactly the easiest way with freezer paper. So with your paper that you have, what you're going to do is you're going to grab an edge of something. So this is a 1/4 inch at a quarter ruler, which has a very fine line. Anything really, you could use a card. At one point I had brought down, oh, here it is. This thing that I have from my pantry, because it has like a really skinny edge. But what you want to do is you want to take that line, and what you're going to do is you're just going to fold it over. Make a good crease, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our 4-inch square. This is the right side, this is the wrong side, and what we're going to do is press this to the wrong side of the fabric. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have taken this to my ironing station and I just pressed on this side, so it's going to look like this. Now what you're going to do is, and you can tell that the fabric now sticks to the paper, we're just going to peel that edge back and until we hit that folded crease. And then what we're going to do is grab our at a quarter, and the nice thing about this ruler is it has an edge on it. So it just grabs the fabric right there. If you don't have this ruler, that's okay. Just grab one of your rulers that you like, especially the Creative Grids with that 1/4 inch, and just line it up and give it a cut right down there. And I'll use this one just to show you don't have to use that one. This one just comes in handy. It stops the ruler from shifting. And we're going to get rid of that. Now we are going to take this piece here, and we're just going to line it so we have right sides together, just like we would as we're normally piecing. We always piece our stuff right sides together, and we're just going to line it up there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this now to our sewing machine, and we're going to sew a straight line right beside the edge of the paper. So if you have a stitch in the ditch foot, this is great because the foot kind of just follows along and goes right there. Just have a foot handy that you can see that your needle is just going on the side. We're not going to puncture the paper, we're just going to sew beside the paper. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just sewn this. You can see that I've sewn, I'll try and show you there, right down, right beside that line right there. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to take this to my ironing, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip that little flap back out. I like to run my iron just to finish my seam there first, but I don't want my iron to put on there, so I'll iron right here. Then I am going to finger press open, and I'm going to press it. Okay, so we now have this all fused. There's our side that we started with. It is all attached. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to flip it over to this side. I'm going to grab my 3.5 inch ruler, or you can use the corner of your ruler, and I'm just going to line it up so we can have a 3.5 finished square. I like to use my rotating cutting mat. But you can use whatever you have handy. And we're just going to square this guy up. So now what we're left with is a square, and we're just going to grab a corner, then we're going to peel it all off, and ta-da! You have it. You did it. So congratulations. You just did your first easy peasy foundation paper paste square.